Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama. So this is a little test here with these new headphones. So this is, we'll just do a little bedtime story here. So this is Prema Saput, Sri Prema Saput. I offer my respectful obeisances to Srila Prabhupada and Jesus Christ. Please give me the power to read this wonderful book in a good way, transcendental way. So, loving attachment has a particular nature that is extraordinary. Within the heart of the lover, a yearning may spontaneously arise to hear from his beloved's mouth about the excellence of her love for him and the inferiority of his love for her. So, within the heart of the lover, a yearning may spontaneously arise to hear from his beloved's mouth about the excellence of her love for him and the inferiority of his love for her. Early one morning, under the control of such love, Brajindanandana, Sri Shamasundara, the unrestricted, carefree enjoyer of Ras, disguised himself as a young woman of heart-stealing beauty and went to the courtyard of Srimati Radhika, the dear darling daughter of Vishnubhanu Maharaj, covering his lotus-like face with a crimson veil. He appeared before Srimati Radhika, his eyes bashfully lowered. Previously, on the night of the Rasa dance on the banks of the river Kalindi, Sri Shamasundara had accepted defeat in the midst of the gopis. At that time, he had told them, "I am not able to repay my debt to you all." Now he was absorbed in the same mood of loving attachment. He conveyed with those words. He had conveyed with those words, thus desiring to hear his beloved Sri Radhika speak proudly and unhesitatingly, while in her affectionate, sulky mood. He disguised himself as a lovely young lady. These are the moods of the lover and the beloved that are specifically described in Sri Prema Samput. See where this story starts. When Vishnubhanu Sri Radhika saw this charming young woman in the distance, she addressed her dear friend, Sri Lalita. "O Saki, Lalita, look, look. Who is this beautiful young woman, adorned with astonishing ornaments? The glow of her lotus-like face rebukes the luster of the lotus flowers, and the radiance of her Shama complexioned body illuminates our courtyard. Our whole house appears to be decorated with sapphires." Let me know how the sound is going there, Janaki. If the music's too loud or too little. On hearing Srimati Radhika's words, Lalita and Vishaka quickly approached the young maiden, and inquired, "O slender, wasted girl, who are you? Where have you come from? And why have you come here? Please remove our curiosity by answering these questions." But that young girl did not reply. When she did not answer, Sri Radhika became even more curious. Need more light, I can't see. What is this? There we go. Should be good now. Still, the pretty maiden did not reply. "O Bhavani, beautiful woman," Sri Radhika said, "it is you who have come here to us, so please introduce yourself at once and remove our curiosity. O shy one, in our company, there is no reason to be timid or reserved. Please understand that we consider you to be our intimate friend." When the young maiden Sri Krishna heard Srimati Radhika's words, she sighed deeply. Actually, mere words cannot describe her response. She turned her face away and continued to remain silent. Upon seeing the girl's condition, Sri Radha asked, "O beautiful one, I understand that your heart is certainly in pain. Otherwise, you would not act like this." "O lotus-faced one, with full trust in us, please openly and clearly tell us about your pain. I will try my best to nullify the cause of your anguish. When within the heart a deep wound of despair opens, the unbearable anguish one suffers can be mitigated by revealing it to intimate friends. Are you now suffering separation from your beloved? Or have you become exceedingly perturbed upon discovering some shortcoming in him? Or have you committed some great offense that has shattered the affection of your beloved? Is that why you are fearful? Perhaps in order to destroy the love and affection that your beloved has for you, some wicked person has falsely accused you of a misdeed, although you have actually done no wrong. Is that why you are unhappy? All right. We'll read a little Chaitanya Bhagavat. Um, Madhya Lila, chapter 16. One day, the Lord was seated upon the throne in the mood of the Supreme Controller Godhead. He saw Suklambar Brahmachari join the dancing with a cloth bag hanging down from his shoulder. He was dancing with carefree glee. The Lord and the devotees enjoyed the sight and laughed. The munificent Lord addressed Suklambara, endearingly asking him to come nearer. The Lord said, "Birth after birth, you have been my impoverished devotee." And the Lord said, "Birth after birth, you have been my impoverished devotee." offering me everything, offering me everything and remaining a beggar yourself all the time. I also desired your offerings, and if you will not give them to me, then I must have them by force. In Dwarka, I snatched away the sack of chipped rice that you kept concealed. When I started eating from it. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama. Oh. 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 Krishna. Oh, Krishna. Nice bedtime story here. When I started eating from it, Rukmini Devi took hold of my hand to stop me. The Lord then plunged his hand into Suklambara's bag and picked up handfuls of husk rice, putting them inside his mouth and chewing it. Suklambara hastily said, "O Lord, what have you done? This rice is full of broken chips." The Lord replied, "I eat with delight your chipped rice pieces." The Lord replied, I eat with delight your chipped rice pieces. The Lord replied, with delight I eat your chipped rice pieces. Suklambara hastily said, O Lord, what have you done? But I will never accept or ask for nectar from a non-devotee. The Lord, who is the life and soul of the devotees, is fully independent and always submerged in the highest state of transcendental bliss. Who could forbid him from eating? Chipped rice. The devotees marveled at the Lord's unlimited compassion, and holding their heads in their hands, they wept profusely in joy. Feeling they had never seen such kindness before, they rolled about, ecstatically oblivious to everything. Chanting Krishna's holy name, the devotees started up a jubilant kirtan, and everyone, either young or old, joined in with tears in their eyes. The devotees wanted to express their humility and joy. Some offered obeisances to the Lord. Others spoke out saying, O Lord, kindly never leave me. Sukambar was feeling the highest ecstasy, seeing the Lord of Vaikuntha merrily chewing upon his chipped rice. Sukambar was feeling the highest ecstasy, seeing the Lord. Seeing the Lord of Vaikuntha merrily chewing upon his chipped rice, the Lord said, O Suklambara Brahmachari, I reside eternally in your heart. O Suklambara Brahmachari, I reside eternally in your heart. O Suklambara Brahmachari, I reside eternally in your heart. I eat when you are eating, and when you go out begging, it is as though I am going out for a walk. I have descended to distribute Krishna Prem, and you are my eternal servitor. Birth after birth, I gift you now with loving devotional service, which is most dear to me. I have descended to distribute Krishna Prem. I have descended to distribute Krishna Prem. I have descended to distribute Krishna Prem. Hey, I have descended to distribute Krishna Prem. And you are my eternal servitor. Birth after birth, I gift you now with loving devotional service, which is most dear to me. Oh, Krishna. Hare Krishna. This is amazing. This path is so beautiful. This is very dear to the Lord. These sweet exchanges between himself and his devotees. So transcendental. Yes. A wonderful reading you did today there, River. It's fantastic. Krishna has given you so much mercy. The Vaishnava assembly greeted these benedictory words with clamorous and joyous appreciation. Only the most righteous souls know the real essence of the begging activities of the servants of the Supreme Lord, Sri Narayan. It is a real wonder that the Lord of the Goddess of Fortune is snatching and eating chipped rice that has been begged for from many different houses by a poor Brahmin. In the Vedas, the Lord himself has instructed how to offer him foodstuffs with different mudras and mantras, and without these the Lord refuses to accept anything. Nevertheless, the Lord himself has transgressed these rules and regulations for the sake of his pure devotees. The eating of Suklambar's chipped rice is the living proof. I think that'll be it for tonight, so I'll probably get ready for take rest. So thank you very much for coming, everybody. I was basically testing out these headphones. I like them. Okay, Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you for coming. Good night. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Jesus. All glories to the assembled devotees. Thank you for listening.